Tanya Willis, the 21st of July 2022. First recording, word list. 1 pit, 2 pet, 3 pat, 4 hat, 5 pot, 6 put, 7 put, 8 say, 9 sigh, 10 sight, 11 stir, 12 steer, 13 stairs, 14 sand, 15 pan, 16 man, 17 male, 18 cow, 19 brew, 20 bow, 21 fill, 22 fall, 23 foul, 24 full, 25 foul, 26 fail, 27 foul, 28 fine, 29 foul, 30 foil, 31 file, 32 pie, 33 kites, 34 height, 35 barred, 36 board, 37 barred, 38 board, 39 borrowing, 40 burrowing, 41 late, 42 gate, 43 later, 44 paper, 45 paint, 46 can, 47 plant, 48 master, 49 afterwards, 50 made, 51 made, 52 frayed, 53 father, 54 father, 55 breathe, 56 breath, 57 broth, 58 behold, 59 healthy, 60 hour, 61 vehicle, 62 uncle, 63 candle, 64 table, 65 weight, 66 weight, 67 side, 68 side, 69 agreed, 70 greed, 71 brood, 72 brood, 73 first, 74 first, 75 fur, 76 for, 77 fold, 78 cold, 79 cot, 80 court, 81 little, 82 letter, 83 meat, 84 meat, 85 mate, 86 naught, 87 knot, 88 doll, 89 doll, 90 battle, 91 cattle, 92 start, 93 butter, 94 water, 95 house, 96 horse, 97 horse, 98 taste, 99 shade, 100 lemonade, 101 short, 102 sport, 103 photograph, 104 important, 105 thin, 106 think, 107 heath, 108 mouth, 109 pout, 110 sound, 111 pound, 112 round, 113 slouch, 114 cloth, 115 clothes, 116 there, 117 feather, 118 either, 119 heaving, 120 leaving, 121 earth, 122 birth, 123 more, 124 more, 125 for, 126 pearl, 127 Perthel, 128 ball, 130 girl, 131 whistling, 132 shopping, 133 singing, 134 swimming, 135 badminton, 136 hopping, 137 hopping, 138 hold, 139 held, 140 honour, 141 annulate. Tanya Willis, 21st of the 7th, 2022. Second recording, Cinderella. Once upon a time there was a girl called Cinderella, but everyone called her Cinders. Cinders lived with her mother and two stepsisters called Lily and Rosa. Lily and Rosa were very unfriendly and they were lazy girls. They spent all their time buying new clothes and going to parties. Poor Cinders had to wear all their old hand-me-downs, and she had to do the cleaning. One day a royal messenger came to announce a ball. The ball would be held at the royal palace in honour of the Queen's only son, Prince William. Lily and Rosa thought this was divine. Prince William was gorgeous, and he was looking for a bride. They dreamed of wedding bells. When the evening of the ball arrived, Cinders had to help her sisters get ready. They were in a bad mood. They had wanted to buy some new gowns, but their mother said they had enough gowns, so they started shouting at Cinders. "Find my jewels," yelled one. "Find my hat," howled the other. They wanted hairbrushes, hairpins, and hairspray.
Recording 3, Anecdote with Tanya Willis. So, Tanya, over to you.
Okay, so we've had a week of big celebrations. We've had a 21st, my son, and my nan's 90th. So we've spent the whole week of visiting, big birthday cakes, balloons, getting everything ready. So on the Sunday, my nan told everyone she was going for a meal with her daughter and son-in-law. It was very important to her. No one else was invited, just the two of them. So we arrived at a pub, put into a private room out the back, waited for my nan to arrive. There was a further 18 of us there, which is only half of her family. Obviously, we see her walking down, and as she walked down, we all stood up to sing happy birthday to her with the big 90 balloons and cake. She did stop, got a little bit tearful, and then walked down. It was, to me, it was a very special day because we never thought that she would get to this day. We all believed that she would leave us before she made her 90th. So to actually get there and for family to be there, even sick family members that we didn't think would be here this year, made it as well to this special day. So during that, my nan gave a speech to thank everybody who came, and she said it was lovely to see everybody. And obviously, I made a comment that I see her every day. And then my cousin was like, "Yeah, and I live 110 miles away, so I can't visit her." So my nan turned around and said, "Yeah, but there's such thing as a telephone. So if you can't drive, you can pick up the telephone and ring me." So that made it even more like funny because it
She's
was,
still sparky then, your granny.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And I think the lot that were there are the lot that can have this sort of joke between each other as family. You know, there was three of her children who couldn't make it, who knew this day was going to happen, but yet decided they had to work.
Right.
So to me, you only get one mum, you know, and as 90, we don't know how long she's going to be. Mind you, she did say at the end of the meal that she'll do it again in 10 years' time. So that's the thing I've got to remember. So,
That's lovely. It sounds lovely. Thank you, Tanya. Recording 4, Oral History with Tanya Willis. So, Tanya, can you tell me a little bit about your background?
okay, so I grew up with my mum, dad, and two younger brothers in Abingdon. To me, family was family. We not only had just my two brothers, we always had every cousin or auntie or uncle live with us at some point during our life.
Were they all in the same area?
Yes, yeah, so they're all from Oxford or Abingdon. Even though we had grandparents, my parents' house was the centre of the family, so everybody came there. So it was never just me and my brother, it's a big family. So we went to school in Radley, had a primary school teacher called Mr. Osborne, who only till recently last year passed away, but he'll always be my primary school teacher. The school was haunted, so if we were ever naughty, he would tell us the ghost
Okay,
stories.
who is the ghost?
It's because it's set in an old church building. It was apparently a young girl that got caught in a fire. So that was always the story of the rocking chair in the building. So you were never naughty at school because of not you've got told the story.
Did you have to sit on the rocking chair?
No, just had to face it. And we were also given his fisherman friends sweets because obviously they made you mouth hot. It's cool. Then secondary school, we all went to Fitzharris, which was in Abingdon. Did really well through school. Then my younger brother had a accident which left the family quite vulnerable, and me and my younger brother then sort of had to sort of be on our own at school, get through this. Then obviously when my brother was allowed back to school, it was then, you know, all the concentration was on him. we felt that we were left out, you know, because family was all making sure he was okay. So then coming to have my own children, I realised that it was my parents' duty to look after my younger brother. We were still loved, but their priority was him.
Mm.
So yeah. Um,
So, what about your friends? Who were your friends at school? Did you have a large gang of friends or just one or
yeah, so
two?
actually being at secondary school, I got called leader of the gang. I still don't know why, but apparently I was the leader of the gang. I actually still keep in touch with 5 of them. The only difference is they're just having children or still at primary school age. So I find it a bit hard because mine have all left. But I've got one friend who was there from the day my oldest son was born,
Mm.
and she still sees him now.
And again, they're really local to you
They're
still.
all in Abingdon. So yeah, so my aim is to move. I'd love to move back to that area, but it's not too far.
It's not too far.
So yeah.
And what did you do with your friends as the leader? What did you get up to?
Um, to me, it was nothing. It'd be silly things at school. To what you see, what children can get away with now, ours would be just the silliest thing. You know, you could drop a pen and that'd be straight to a head teacher's office.
Got a very strict school
Yeah,
then.
yeah, and just silly little things. I don't know if we obviously after school we'd always be together.
What did you get up to there?
Oh, so for instance, one would be cross country at school. It where we were, Abingdon town centre was very close by. So instead of doing the circle around the block, we would go to the chip shop, and it would take us a little bit longer to get back to school. So that was probably our main. Like I said, it was very strict compared with what school is now.
And what did you do at the weekends? What were you into? Hobbies or sports or?
So not much. Again, with my brothers, watching them play football. Also, my grandparents lived up in Headington, so more or less every Sunday it was a bike ride from Abingdon up the cycle track to visit Nan and Gramp, and then back again. Because to my dad, that was keeping us fit. Obviously, push bikes because we had a car, but they didn't use it as much. So yes, that was our weekends were family really more than friends. It's you know I come from 14 cousins, so and a
Big
lot of aunties
family.
and uncles. So yeah, so it was, you had to see all the family at some point during a weekend. So
Okay.
yeah, so that's my life.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much for sharing that. That was lovely. Thank
Thank
you.
you.